Guys, welcome back. Today, no gameplay. Today we're gonna focus on something special. Gonna call it the Serie wall. I'm gonna focus on 5 different cards and 5 different builds. And I want to focus with you guys on the best Serie defenders that I'm actually using actively, their builds, and how to adapt their builds for this new gameplay. Okay, let me bring in another guy that is missing from this list. Nationality Europe. My bad, Italy. The guy is this one here. I will bring back Samuel Eto'o later on, but I just want to focus with you guys on this. Thuram, Maldini, Bergomi, Costacurta, Cannavaro. Okay? Cannavaro, I need to adjust the build because now it's based off, I think, 4.3, 4.2. When I first decided to spin for Cannavaro was back in the days. It was my leading center back at that time, so never used since a long time. I adjusted the Real Madrid one. Maybe I could use that one. It's not that different. Still, it's not a Serie A wall. This is one from Real Madrid. But it serves my job to let you understand how to use Italian/Serie A walls. Okay? Starting from Thuram. Thuram, whenever you start to play the game, as you can see, he is a defensive fullback. What does it mean? It means that you used to play on the right hand side, not as a center back, and that's I would say mostly anyone would use Thuram in that position, in that role. Okay, but when you look at these stats, when you look at these defense stats, strength stats, and on the left hand side the heading stats, you can easily see that this Lilian Thuram is a defensive beast. Even though it's not that high, like he's not that tall, sorry, and his height is not that big in terms of leveling. It's just 1 meter and 82 centimeters. It's not the tallest defenders, but the fact that you are giving to him jumping 100 and heading 92, guys, I can assure you this dude can jump and can face the tallest players in the game. Probably if you have noticed during my games, right? So what you have noticed probably is that with this gameplay, with the 5.0, speed and acceleration are really, really, really important, especially for defenders, center backs, and fullbacks. There are not the main center back. What do I mean? In a 3 at the back defense, the main center back is Maldini, right? And these two are serving, Bergomi and Thuram are serving as a third center back. In a 4 at the back defense, I can easily say that if you add somebody on the left or on the right, like, let's do it so I can show you that to you. in a 4 at the back, like this one, for example, you can easily see that you can bring Bergomi here and you have 3 center backs. That's what I recommend to you. Always have 3 center backs, especially if you have these 3 guys and if you want to play with a 4 at the back. Okay, what I was saying before was what you need from, let me do like this, from 1 and 2, so from Thuram and Costacurta in this case, these guys need to be fast. But let me do it with Cannavaro. Okay, Cannavaro can play as right back as well, so it's easier for you to understand. Okay, so with Thuram, 92 speed, 191 acceleration. With Cannavaro, 93 speed and 92 acceleration. This is very important because when you block the wings, you need somebody that is fast, protecting span crossing. But also, if you consider that these two won't go in this position a lot, while Cannavaro or Thuram probably will find themselves in this situation, you will need somebody that can quickly come from this position, go back quickly and defend, right? That's why the 2 external defenders need to be fast. Okay? Let's go back here. So, starting from Thuram, as I showed you, 92 and 91 acceleration, very important. But the other things that you need to consider is the leveling that he has in the defense stats: awareness, tackling, aggression, engagement. I mean, this guy is equipped with a very high leveling, probably more than enough for what you need, but this is the leveling that makes me safe and that I've been using for, let's see, how many games? 872 games. So a lot. So I can tell you how good it is built like this. And this is my player progression and points distribution. Dexterity 6, low body strength 7, aerial strength 11, defending 13, goalkeeping 1 with 1. As an extra booster, I gave him defending, because that increased defensive awareness, tackling, acceleration, and jumping stats. As I said, he's not that tall, and jumping is very important. Thuram is equipped with Fortress, which means that on the second half, this guy, if you are winning the game, this guy turns out to be a beast, a demon, intercepting everything, guys. I also equipped him with one-touch pass, through passing, and low lofted pass, because they are very important, especially for defender that operates as a third back or as a fullback. Okay? This was Thuram. Let's move to the one and only Paolo Maldini. Paolo Maldini changed for me everything. As soon as I saw that his stats could have been turned out as a center back instead of a defensive pullback, I immediately decided to try and test him out as a full center back, not as a fullback. So since then, he never left his positioning. I played with him 903 games. Guys, it's a lot. I don't have big time Araujo, so I cannot compare the two, but I can safely say this edition of Paolo Maldini is the best defender in game. Period. What you can see is that his defense stats are out of this world. Like 2 out of 4 are 100. 1 is 99 tackling and aggression 94. And then you come back to me and say, hey, Cons, okay, why is so high leveling on defense? And then speed and acceleration are not that great. Guys, I tested out a lot of different builds. Maldini can run. Also with speed 86 and acceleration 80. He can run. Why? He can safely position himself in the best position ever in the pitch to save your ass, which this prevent him to be in a wrong positioning in the field, and the need for you to run back with Paolo Maldini, because he will be already there. Is tall enough, not the tallest defender, is 1.86 m. But again, same as I did for Thuram, I gave him jumping 100 and heading 94. I think very few times I lost a battle on the air with this guy. This is a monster, guys. I gave him a second booster defending and additional skills, heading, acrobatic finishing, one-touch pass, through passing, and aerial superiority. Maldini is equipped as Thuram with Fortress, which again, it means that on the second half, if you're winning, you have another cyborg. Bergomi. Let's move to the Internazionale beast. So if you have followed me in the past few months, you do remember probably that I post on X that I was struggling with Bergomi. I couldn't find the perfect build. I was really unhappy with him. And I don't know what happened. I changed his build with a 5.0 because I needed another good fast defender. I changed his build, and now, guys, I have another monster at my fingertips. His speed is 96, which is way more than needed, but it seems that that's the amount of speed that he needs to be effective. Acceleration 90, even too much kicking power, but could be useful to clear bad situation. Jumping on 94 is also really good when it comes to do a perfect heading and clear the ball. Amazing stamina. The defensive skill are not as great as the other two guys, but as you have seen in my latest few videos, is delivering, and is always in a good, perfect positioning to save my ass. Is 1.84 m, so in the middle between Maldini and Thuram, which is great. Sorry, guys. And I gave him a shutdown as a second booster, because the shutdown improves a lot of his defensive skills. Okay. I was lucky enough to find a lot of additional skills for his missing passing skills. So he's equipped with through passing, weighted pass, low lofted pass, and gamesmanship. I played with him, as you can see, not a lot of games, but now he's a constant. He's always there. He's delivering. I love him. Unfortunately, he's not equipped with Fortress, but as far as it goes, I didn't see any particular problem. Let's move to Fabio Cannavaro. This is the Real Madrid edition. The let's clear immediately the board. The main down point of Cannavaro is height. He's not tall enough to face the tallest players in the game, so Holland and stuff like that, unless you are good enough to well position with your defender and defend the ball on air, okay? It requires a lot of training, a lot of skills. You can make it, you can do it, but it's not that easy. Especially if you're new to the game, you see jumping on 96, you think, hey, this guy can jump and face the giants. Probably he cannot, and probably he can lose the possession of the ball. But as you can see, it's great. Speed and acceleration are great. Sorry, I forgot to show you my point distribution for Bergomi. This is the distribution: dexterity 9, low body strength 11, aerial strength 10, defending on 8, goalkeeping on 4. And this is Maldini. Dexterity on 5, low body strength on 7, aerial strength on 11, defending on 12, goalkeeping on 3. My bad. Sorry, guys. I'm so passionate about the topic that I forgot those details. The other down point of Cannavaro, if you also plan to use him as a fullback, is his stamina. So if you play him on the side, yes, he can run, he can use a lot of acceleration, but towards the end of the game, you will see he will be tired, okay? Defending is okay, it doesn't need to be on 100, especially because we need to distribute those points to speed and acceleration. Second booster, I gave him defending, and as extra additional skills, I equipped him as with heading. As you can see, I didn't use this guy that much. I put him on the bench sometimes, but it's not my main defender anymore. But this is the point distribution: dexterity on 8, low body strength on 12, aerial strength on 4, and defending on 8. Last but not least, I showed you this guy a little while before. He's a good substitute of Bergomi or Thuram as a third. Unfortunately, he's not running as fast as the two of them, but I was able to equip him with a good jumping and with a good heading, together with a very nice defending ability skills. As a second booster, you remember we gave him defending. I didn't give to him any additional skills just yet because I want to find some passing skills, which I don't have at the moment, unfortunately. And this is his point distribution: dexterity on 6, low body strength on 8, aerial strength on 10, defending on 13, and goalkeeping on 2. So I would imagine that your following question would be, okay, but I have on my player list this Cannavaro, not the Real Madrid one. So as I said at the beginning of the video, this is the build that I used to use. So we need to change something in order to adjust it a little bit. So turn down the defense to distribute those points into speed. Let me see, 90, good. And acceleration and jumping. So jumping is 99. We need a little bit more of acceleration, I think. So we need to adjust this and give some more points here and here. Yeah, we're almost there, but I don't want him to lose a lot of defensive engagement. So probably I would stop here. 89 acceleration should be enough, as well as probably jumping on 99 is a little bit too much for him. Probably I could do like this. So you have still 99 on jumping, good physical contact, same kind of stamina as the Real Madrid one, And that's it. So 7 on dexterity, 10 on lower body strength, 8 on aerial strength, 8 on defending. Second booster shut down because I wanted to give him more coverage on the defensive skills. And here I just gave him 1 touch pass, but as you can see, I used this player a lot in the past, as I was mentioning. That's pretty much it for the Serie A beasts. Of course, there's a lot more that I didn't show you. Like this Nesta is amazing. Yeah, let me show you him real quickly. This Nesta has amazing skills as well. I didn't use him in this new phase, so probably we should lower his defending skill and probably raise his speed a little bit and his acceleration too. Yeah, I would do something like this. Honestly, I don't like Nesta that much, especially for one reason: his balance is not that great. You know that I like defenders with a good balance, because for me is very important, especially for those ones that are 1.85 meters up. I will want a defender that turns his body trunk fastly and good, which Nesta doesn't have with a 69. But if you have Nesta, this is my build: 6, 7, 11, 8, 1. I equipped him with defending and no additional skills, because as I told you, I didn't use him that much. That's how I play. That doesn't mean he's not a good defender, okay? It's just my style. I have Chiellini, I have Bonucci that we saw in the other video. We have this Nesta, we have Baresi. But please tell me if you want to see any other players, any other builds, any other series. I will try to bring it on for you guys, okay? Cool. Thanks for following. And remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and ciao for today.